Hello guys, today we are going to discuss about method overloading in Java. Method overloading is a concept related to object-oriented programming. If a class has multiple methods having same name but different in parameters, then it is known as method overloading. But if there are two or more methods having same name and same parameter list but their return types are different, then they are not said to be overloaded. Now let's move to the why method overloading. It provides flexibility to call similar methods for different data types. It saves our memory, it saves our time, it increases consistency, and it improves readability of our code. Method overloading can be done in two different ways. First one is by changing arguments data types, and second one is by changing the number of arguments. So let's start with by changing the number of arguments. Let's have a look on a simple code which I have already written for you guys. So there is a class named adder. There are two different methods having same name, that is add, and there are two parameters in first one, that is a and b, and it returns the sum of a and b. And in second method there are three parameters a, b and c, and it returns a, b, sum of a, b and c. This is a class, main class. This is a main function, and here we are going to print sum of a and b, and we have given values 11 and 11 to a and b respectively. And in second one we are going to print the sum of 11, 11, 11, which are the values for a, b and c respectively. So output should be 22, and for this it should be 33. So let's run our code and see what happens. So see, output is 22 and second one 33. So a compiler decides according to the number of arguments or parameters given, like which method is being called. So now let's move to second one, that is by changing the argument data types. Here we will change the data types of two different arguments. So there is a class named adder, static end, add. These are two functions or method, you can say, having same name, add, and we are passing parameters as a and b, and it will give sum of a and b. And second one we are having double, data type is different. See, here it is int and here it is double, and it will give the sum of a and b, and data types we have allotted as double. This is main class, this is main function, and here we are going to print the sum of 11 and 11 for this first method, and for second we are going to pass values as 12.3 and 12.6. These are float values or double, you can say. So output should be, for first one it should be 22, and for second one it should be 24.9. So let's run our code and see. So see, first one 22 and second one is 24.9. So compiler decides according to the values which are being given. Like these are float values, so this would be, so this second one function would be called, and for first one first one int add, this one would be called. So these were the two methods. Now let's have some questions like, can we overload Java main method? So what would you think? Can we overload Java main method? Yes, by method overloading we can have any number of main methods in a class by method overloading, but JVM calls main method which receives string array as arguments only. Let's see this by simple example. I have already written this code for this example. This one, see, this is a main class. Now this is a main function, and string args, this one, first one. So first one is main with the string, and for second one's string args, but there is no this parenthesis, you can say, and third one is nothing, without string argument it is given. So let's run and see the output. See, the output is main with string because here we have proper syntax for string argument. Now let's have a look on second question, that is can we overload static method? So the answer is yes. We can have two or more static methods with same name but differences in input parameters. Third one is, can we overload methods that differ only by static keyword? We cannot overload two methods in Java if they differ only by static keyword. That is, number of parameters and types of parameters is same. We cannot overload. So that's all about method overloading in Java. Thank you guys.